I'm real happy for you. I'm extremely proud, but we got a little bit of a problem down here. Fifth detected our approach, and he claims he can kill Carter instantly.
O'Neill.
Hey, I know what you're gonna say. Her life was already sacrificed, and you've got your whole planet to worry about, but I've got problems too. Hang on a second.
O'Neill, I am detecting a fourth life sign in your immediate vicinity.
Sam! Sam! Carter! Over here! You okay?
Glad to see you, sir.
Likewise. The other reason I took this job was so I could do really cool stuff like this. It is with great pride that my first order of business as commander of this base is the announcement of the promotion of Major Samantha Carter to Lieutenant Colonel.
The President of the United States has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of Major Samantha Carter. Major Samantha Carter is promoted to the grade of Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force.
Lieutenant Colonel Samantha Carter. Now, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, insert name.
I, Samantha Carter.
Called you here.
Are your friends' lives meaningless to you?
Hey, this is not a stall tactic. I would have called you sooner, but we can't dial out at the moment.
Why not?
Well, I'm not really sure. Here's some irony for you. Carter had this thing fixed like that. No offense there, Siler.
None taken, sir.
So, why don't you just send her on through? Before you know it, you'll have old camel ass back in your grubby little mitts.
You dare mock me?
Ball, come on. You should know. Of course I dare mock you. Colonel Carter. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. You're not gonna dress for the occasion, sir?
Oh, you know me. I love dressing up. That's just on my way.
Sir, I wanted to talk to you.
Carter, your evaluation is done. And I think you'd be very pleased.
Really?
You had doubts?
Honestly, I was wondering whether you were completely confident in my leadership skills.
Aren't you?
I've been second-guessing myself for ordering SG-3 to remain at the gate.
Oh, pshaw. Standard recon. Your tactics and dealing with the ambush, perfect. You should read what Teal'c and Daniel wrote about your conduct under fire.
Can I?
No.
Damn.
Teal'c said you were an animal.
Such an exaggerator.
Yeah, isn't he? Well, this is where I go to take off the clothes I prefer and don the clothes I abhor.
Sir, quickly, I wanted to talk to you about something else. I was reading Dr. Lee's report about the tainted ZPM. I think he may have underestimated the explosive potential. I mean, it could have actually destroyed the entire solar system.
What's the difference?
Well, my point is, if we figured it out, so could Ball. He could use it as a weapon against us.
All true, Carter. Which is exactly why I didn't give Camulus the tainted one.
Sir?
I gave him the dead one. It's worthless, right?
Ball's gonna be pretty pissed at Camulus.
Yeah. Carter.
Sir.
I never thought I'd hear myself utter these words.
I need that report.
Right. I just need to finish typing up my notes. I'll have it for you first thing tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm joking. I don't need the report.
Well, then why?
Because something's going on with you. You haven't tried to confuse me with any scientific babble for the last couple of days, and that's a red flag to me.
Pete gave me this.
People normally wear these on their fingers,
I haven't said yes.
and yet you haven't said no.
I told him I needed to think about it.
And?
It was 2 weeks ago. You know, all these years I've been concentrating on work. I just assumed that one day I would...
Have a life?
Yeah. And now it comes down to it, I don't know. I mean, every time we go through the gate, we risk not coming back. Is it fair to put somebody else through that?
Pete is a cop. I think he could handle it.
What about kids?
What about him?
Do I take maternity leave and then come back? What, do I drop the baby off at daycare on my way to some unexplored planet on the edge of the Crab Nebula?
Carter, there are people on this base who have families.
What about you? If things had been different,
I wouldn't be here. Carter?
we are receiving mouth telemetry, sir. Signal is 5 by 5. Video's working fine, there's just nothing to see. Switching to IR. Wait a second.
What's that?
Switching off IR, going to white light. That's me.
All right, got her attention. Who are you?
My name is Samantha Carter.
All right, we got a little conflict with that statement. We've already got one here.
There are 2 of us.
If only.
Where are you from? How did you know how to contact us?
Nice ride.
Yeah, ancients like to fly in style.
Nice.
You're gonna have to help me out here, Carter. Got any quarters?
Unfortunately, I can't help you with this one, sir. You're on your own.
Fine. How do we know we're not gonna end up back at the Alamo?
Well, for one thing, that was on Earth. But more importantly, I've separated the time device from the control circuits. I think. Concentrate on powering up the engines.
Concentrate?
You're doing great, sir. Relatively speaking.
Weapons. Weapons.
Keep firing, sir.
Nothing's happening.
Weapons must be depleted. Hopefully you hit some vital systems.
that was vital?
Relatively speaking.
Can't walk away from my home, my friends, my wives.
Wives?
Go.
Well, first of all, Joe, I'm not a terrible ping pong player.
Between you and me, I totally see the analogy. Burns as Goa'uld.
Thank you.
And don't worry, I won't say a word about your feelings for... This is such an honor. I don't know how to thank you for all you've done for our planet. There are not enough words.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Joe Spencer.
I was particularly impressed with the time you blew up that sun.
Well, thank you. I had a bit of help.
And as far as this whole Pete Shanahan thing goes, Dr. Jackson, can I just say, thank goodness you're back. Not that Jonas was a bad guy, but after all you've been through together, you belong here with SG-1.
Thank you, Jack.
He's a barber.
Broke into your house?
Yeah.
Second week in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Alarm.
I'm thinking dog.
You could try locking your front door.
Sir, I'm sorry to bother you, but
I'm only going to say this once, Carter. What happened to Daniel was not your fault.
she knows he may hold key ancient knowledge because of me. She's out there because of me. I basically gave her the means to counter the only effective weapon we have against her.
I also gave you permission to work with her. It's not going to change anything. Unless you're suggesting we use that time machine to go back and fix it.
No, sir. We all agreed we would never do that. I mean, for all we know, it could just make things worse.
Sir, we're receiving a message from Thor. He said he's ready to transport it now.
You were saying?
Never mind.
It took several hundred microsecond-long connections and hours to go through each subsequent burst of data. But eventually we managed to isolate the cipher that makes the replicators immune to the disruptor, and we've adjusted it accordingly.
The weapon works again.
Good job.
It was an incredibly risky thing to do, sir. And as it stands, we still don't know if we were detected. And of course, the altered disruptor still needs to be tested under battle conditions.
Got a plan?
Thor was able to ascertain the various positions of the fleet now controlled by the replicators. We're going to engage a few isolated ships.
Be careful, Sam.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
No way. I'm not gonna let you... yourself. Damn it.
Carter?
The weapon worked at first, but the replicators immediately adapted themselves. They're immune again.
No chance you guys could fix this thing. Get it to work.
Sir, Thor's ship was boarded. He beamed me down here before all his systems were compromised. He's trying to get his ship as far away from Earth as possible.
I'll take that as a no. Any more word from Teal'c?
Yes, sir. Although Ball got away, the fact that he turned tail and ran made the rebel victory every bit the turning point Teal'c and Braytak were hoping for. Jaffa from all over the galaxy are joining with them.
Well, viva la revolution.
We've got a significant-sized fleet securing Dakara. Hopefully with the weapons we've provided, they'll be able to turn the tide against Anubis' super soldiers. It looks like that Jaffa might finally win their freedom.
It's about time.
Yes, sir. Oh, I heard from Thor.
How's he doing?
Great. He sends us all his congratulations and says that he will drop by for a visit as soon as his consciousness has been downloaded from the ship's computer into a new body.
That just never gets old, does it?
Apparently not.
Carter, did you notice if the replicators where you were happened to stop
in the middle of everything?
Yeah, it was really strange. They just froze. It actually bought us the time we needed to calibrate the weapon.
Any idea why that happened?
You think Daniel had something to do with it?
I don't know.
Sir, if he was on board that replicator ship...
Carter, we don't know anything.
No, sir.
Anything else?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. I saw you were with someone I didn't want to interrupt.
What's up?
Who was that?
Carrie Johnson. CIA.
Heard the name. Oh, she was heading up the investigation into Gould still at large after the incident with the trust.
Yeah.
Sir, I wanted to talk to you about...
Carter?
We haven't heard from him in a week.
Doesn't mean anything.
Sir, we know he was captured by replicators. Chances are he was on board a replicator ship when it disintegrated.
All we know for sure is that he's missing.
Sooner or later.
Forget it. I'm not falling for it this time.
Falling for it.
Yeah. How many times have you thought he was gone, and then he shows up in one form or another? I'm sorry, but we're not having a memorial service for someone who is not dead. You hear that? I'm not buying it. What? He's just waiting for us to say a bunch of nice things about him. Next thing you know, he'll come waltzing through that door. Like, right now. Waltzing. Now.
Misunderstanding.
Hey, weren't you supposed to meet Pete at the florist this morning?
No, Dad.
No, I'm sure that's what you said. For the wedding.
I know.
Go ahead, Carter. It's supposed to be your day off anyway.
It's okay, sir.
Oh, Teal'c and Braytac are meeting with the Jaffa. There's nothing to do around here. Go pick flowers.
What?
Hi, sir.
Carter!
The guy, I'm sorry to bother you at home like this, but
How'd you know I was here?
I saw the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Look, is this okay? I mean, I could have called first, but...
No, yeah, I mean, it's fine. So, what brings you to this neck of the woods on such a fine day in my backyard?
Well, actually, I've been sitting in your driveway for the last 10 minutes trying to work up the nerve to come and talk to you. The truth is, I've been trying to work up the nerve for a lot longer than that.
Oh?
Pete put a down payment on a house.
Well, that's great.
It's a beautiful house.
But?
The truth is, I'm having second thoughts about the wedding.
Why?
See, the thing is, the closer it gets, the more I get the feeling that I'm making a big, huge mistake.
Look, Carter, I don't know what...
I'm sorry to bother you with this, but, see, there's actually a very good reason that I am bothering you with this. And if I don't tell you now, I might never...
Jack, I looked everywhere. I could not... Oh. Colonel Carter.
Ms. Johnson?
Yeah, I didn't...
We were just meeting here in my backyard on this fine day to discuss the state of affairs.
Well, this is awkward. You think? Jack didn't want anyone at the SGC to know about us.
No, look, I'm sorry. This is my fault. I shouldn't have come by unannounced like this.
Well, you know, now that the cat's out of the bag, you're here. Why don't you just stay? I'm sure there's enough charred meat on the grill for all three of us.
No, thank you. See ya, SGC. Colonel Carter. What? When? Okay, I'm on my way. I gotta go. It's my dad.
You okay?
Actually, I'm fine. Good, even, strange as that sounds. I thought I lost him 4 years ago. Since then, we've been closer than we ever were my whole life. In a way, Samak gave me the father I never thought I'd know.
Come here.
Thank you, sir.
For what?
For being here for me.
Always.
We did an extensive satellite sweep of the Giza Plateau.
How's it going?
Never seen this kind of technology before.
Hey, you're supposed to be a genius. That's why I brought you along.
I'm working on it. I think the power relay was overloaded. I may be able to reroute the circuit to the control interface. What?
It's just a little weird hearing that kind of stuff come out of someone so...
So what?
hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just you're not the kind of guy that I usually attract.
No?
No. God. Wow. This is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I'm kind of attracted to Daniel.
What? Really?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. No problem there. It's just, you know, first impressions, I kind of thought he was... Never mind.
Look, if we don't make it...
Wait a minute. Said you like Daniel.
I lied. I just wanted to get to know you better. See, usually I'm a very cautious person, and I tend to think things.
That's it. I like it.
Hey, I'm gonna get this up to the lab for analysis.
I'll take it. There's a whole room full of geeks up there just dying to get their hands on this. You've got packing to do.
This is great.
I told you.
I can't believe we didn't do it years ago.
Yes, well, let's not dwell.
Didn't that tape say there were no fish in your pond?
Close enough.